Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show. I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home, or maybe downsizing, or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine.
Here you have a queer, it's time for Calta and Kelly.
Most child molesters love them.
What's up, everybody? Whee! Robert Kelly and Mr. Mike Calta are here. How's everybody doing? I'm Robert Kelly, and this is Mr. Mike Calta. He's eating what are you eating? You're eating a puff, a creamsicle?
I was eating a creamsicle pop.
Oh, looks so good. Creamsicles are so good. Can I just tell you what happened last night?
Yes, and then I will tell you what happened to me last night.
Okay. Well, since I've been home, my wife cooks every day, 3 meals a day. I mean, I'll get a turkey sandwich on Ezekiel bread with, some cheese and some veggie chips, a little handful. Breakfast, I get eggs and, something fruit. And then for dinner, it's always a beautiful salad and a steak or some type of chicken or a pork chop, home cooked, everything from scratch. And you're gonna fucking what do you do? I mean, you look good. I mean, can you fucking focus? Look at my finger. Look at my finger. You see my finger? Follow my finger. Stay right here. So so last night I come in after doing the show. I wound up staying in the shed until way late. I was writing something.
Can I ask you about that? Well, I don't like when you're writing things. You don't even tell me. You're not like, hey, I was working on some stuff. You want to know about it?
Because I'll tell you why. Do you want me to finish the story? You want me to tell? I can segue out and come back in.
Whatever.
I can pop off. I'll pop off the highway and hit this exit, this rest stop, and then come back on the highway.
If you feel like you won't get lost when you pop off the highway,
I don't get lost. I'm Bobby GPS.
I stop for a second to think of something else, and I need 3 people to remind me of what I was talking about.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go off on tangents, keep going. I'm going to forget. I mean,
I'm going to.
So I don't tell people what I'm working on because I've done that so many times and it never came to fruition. I feel like when you let these things out of the bottle into the air, they go away. I feel like if you keep something tight, you work on it without any accolades, without any great jobs, or that's a good idea, or I like that, and then you get it done and get it sold and get it made, or at least get bought
Yeah,
to where they, then you can say, hey, look at what I did. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. It's just we have a different relationship. I'm your number one best friend. I don't
Yep.
want anything from it. I don't expect
Right.
it. I'm just curious. I like to know what you're working on. Maybe one day you'll be like, I have an idea for something, and I'll be like, I too have an idea, and we can collaborate on something.
Dude, we can do that anytime you want. Absolutely. But this idea I've been working on for, I think, around 8 months. There's two ideas. One I've been working on for literally over a year. The other one is around 8 months. And they're both very secretive too. Like I can't, you can't tell anybody. You know what I mean? It's just a very, these plan. I like that's just why I don't tell anybody. Because if I especially if I said it on air, now it's out there, and all these people are like, wow, Bobby's going to do this, so you're going to be like, oh, he's got this, and if
I
it never
yeah,
comes to fruition,
you could have
if it
called me
never
last night.
if it never happens, right, then I look like an asshole.
Not
I've
to
had
me.
so many of those things.
Let me put this in Mike Calta terms. If I was driving down a lonely road and a drunken Mexican wandered out into the street and I hit him with my car and I kept going and I thought nobody will ever know about this, I would, and I had to tell somebody to get off my chest.
Yeah.
I would tell you. I trust you.
Okay. I'm just letting you know too. We're not at a rest stop anymore, taking a piss, getting a nice coffee. We might be staying the night at the Days Inn. I'm just letting you know.
Sometimes you start talking about things and other things come up.
No, Lou, it's not the special announcement. That's something that me and Mike are still working on.
Special announcement. I killed a Mexican. That's a true story, by the way. Not me, but this guy Dig Dug that I used to work for me.
Yes.
He was after he got denied from radio, he went and drove a truck, and he was driving a tractor trailer through Texas, and an illegal Mexican crossed the street, and Dig Dug hit him with his truck, and he called the cops and told them, "Hey, I just struck and killed somebody," and the cops came out, and the guy had no ID on him, and he was dead, and they just assumed he was illegal, so they just let Dig Dug go.
What are you going to do? You can't prosecute somebody on somebody that doesn't exist.
Plus, they said he was drunk as shit, so he wandered out into the street. It wasn't really Dig Dug's fault. He should have been on the highway in the middle of 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, thank you. Look at my wife. She brought me water. She brought me water.
Did you know I just ate ice pop?
Does she know? Well, back to my story last night. You can stay right there for this one.
I brought it back.
Thank you. You brought me back on the on-ramp. Thank you for being a good co-pilot. So I come in late. I'm fucking hungry. I want a snack. So I grabbed the thing of nuts. She made me this thing of nuts. And you got to, like, there's little tiny pieces of dark chocolate. You got to, like a fat squirrel, dig in there. You got to work for it. So I go in there, and then she goes to bed. And I'm watching the new Law and Order. Great. Oh, my.
Before I went to bed, though, I gave you a couple of chips.
Okay, back off. All right. You're getting a little too, like, you want to do this for a living.
Yeah, you had a couple of chips.
So I had a couple. What kind of chips did I have?
No green chips.
No grain chips. I had these no grain Tiger chips. No, they're really good.
I know. I've had them. They're good. They're delicious.
Okay, no grain chips. Had those. So she goes to bed. I'm watching the new Law and Order. What's it called? Organized Crime. Oh, woo! What a show. But I'm still hungry. I still got an urge.
You're mentally hungry.
When you're watching TV, that you need to eat something.
You should
Did you hear that, or was that in my head?
No, you should go back to smoking. This way you could smoke while you watch TV.
Well, I did smoke a cigar, but here's the deal. I should have went to bed. That's all. But I'm out there, and I went and I snuck a couple. Now these are healthy chips, baked veggie chips.
Mhm.
It's baked veggie fucking chip.
Yeah.
It's a veggie chip.
Mhm.
But now fucking fat Nostradamus, fucking the psychic of fat guys, the fucking Sherlock Holmes of fat investigations. Dude, I tell you, she appears like a ninja in the night. Didn't even hear it coming. She just comes in. What'd you yell at me? She yelled at me.
Stop eating.
She comes in. She comes out from beside the fridge. Stop eating.
Wow.
And I jump out of my fucking shoes, almost choke on one of these dried chips. I'm like, don't, you can't scare me. I'm 50.
Why don't you try some celery or some maybe a
Yeah.
least
Yeah.
like
Okay.
that?
Nah, celery works. So I go back. And then she goes into the room. I'm so mad. I flop down on the couch. The couch falls off its little risers and it just goes boom. And I'm fucking stuck on the fucking couch.
Listen, can I confess something?
Yes.
In the last 30 days, I too broke a couch. I sat on the couch and it went, and I went, oh God. And then it went, and fell to the floor.
Let's lose. Fat JC called you Fatlock.
Nothing like when you're sleeping at 2 a.m. and all you hear is plastic rustling.
I know.
From chips
Well, I got
like a package of something.
I got that
Every
new
2 seconds.
I got that new bit in my act where I wanted chips and they were in the pantry and I got scissors and I made a fat silencer. I cut the bag open, Michael, and I ate the chips. I wet the chips in my mouth so they wouldn't make noise.
You don't chew, you just squeeze them.
Yeah, I just squeezed them. I pushed him like a whale to the top of his mouth with krill. Yeah. So, anyways, so there you go. That was my story.
Whoa. Where do you go? Am I still alive? I don't even know what's going on. Yes, it appears that I'm the only one who's alive. I'm not really sure what happened. Fatlock might have gotten to him. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Mike Calta. I can do a show by myself.
You do a show by yourself. Listen, I messed up. For everybody knowing, I'm doing everything today. I'm running the show. I'm producing the show. Mush is
Fired.
no.
Nothing like just checking in on the show to see how it's going and hear them talking about you being fired.
Yes, no, he's entertain us, Mike. John Stanley.
What is he doing today?
I don't know. I think he's got to move or something. I don't know how hard it is to take a duffel bag and a couple fucking flobbleheads
I
and
heard that he's doing
put them in a cab.
a reboot of History Hyenas, Giannis and somebody else.
Yeah, I wish he would. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's moving today. So I'm running the show. I'm doing everything. So you got something to say, you say it to me. All right. So my wife is still here. What are you doing?
Can we discuss our next vacation plans?
Yeah, go ahead.
When
Spit
is
it
Max
out.
school?
When is Max out of school?
The last week of June.
The last week of June.
Can you come down here and we go to Disney World?
Yes.
They got Star Wars.
Wow. Did you?
But wait. When are you guys doing that show?
What show?
Are you guys doing a show together?
Oh, Vasani's?
We could book it for June.
Yeah, we could do it that week. We could do the show, and then you guys come that week.
Yeah.
Right after the show, and then we go to Disney. Yeah, then we stay at Mike's house. We'll drive back up to Mike's house, stay at Mike's house, and then we go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Disney World. What Land World? Why'd they have to do that?
One's in California, one's in Florida.
I know why. I wasn't asking. Why couldn't they name it Disney World LA or Disney World Florida?
I don't know how to go about it, so you have to take care of all that, Mike.
On it.
Lou, we didn't start late. We started 2 minutes late. We always start a couple minutes late. All right. You're up my ass already. And I you know what? We didn't start late. We started the show perfectly on time.
We're ending early today too.
We're ending early today. Yes, we are. I didn't know that. But I guess
All right, I gotta go be Mrs. Kelly and teach now.
all right, go be the teacher. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, shut up. You don't like it.
I have a question.
She's gone. Oh,
Hey, so you come down here. We do a Vasani weekend.
yes.
Stay at my house for the week, hang out at the pool,
Mhm.
and then we leave the following weekend. We head on out to Disney World.
Yeah,
And we can do Universal one day, and we can do Star Wars Land the next day.
that's great. But I'm not doing a fucking. I don't want to do a a $10,000 a night hotel room like the fucking Caltas usually do.
No, in fact, we have some options. We should rent one of those camping grounds at the Disney camping yard and do that. They have like little log cabins you can get.
If there's not a shower and if there's not a toilet and if there's bugs, Dawn is not going.
No. They have a cabin. Like you could
What
rent
did
like
you say?
a cabin.
No, before that.
No. You think my half Jew wife in Jersey is going to go to a place that you can't shit inside? I have to do the show in the house because the constructors are in the
That's
studio.
all right. It's all right. You have no control over your animal. Produce or don't produce. Yeah, that's what I say about your tits.
Which I'd really hope you would produce. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Produce or don't produce. Just
We're doing
anyways.
on my morning
So yeah,
show.
that sounds like what's that?
We're doing a contest on my morning show that I think we should also do here. There's no prize really.
Yeah.
We're looking for the official OnlyFans model of the Mike Calta show. So
Oh yeah, I saw that. What is that? Fat JC. Those are racist howls. It does sound like Germany in 1942.
he's howling at white guys, I can assure you.
All right, good.
Anyway, so all these girls are always like, I have an OnlyFans. You should talk about it on your show. And I said, no, but we'll put them all up and we'll find out who they like the best. And for the next year, we'll make that the official OnlyFans of the Mike Calta show. So we'll pick one girl to represent the show for the next year. And we can easily do that on the Calta and Kelly show too. And all we do is promote it. Say, hey, it's Calta Kelly. We have Mush. And don't forget Sally, our OnlyFans model of the year.
Yeah, the problem is we have 3 girls that like our show.
That's not true.
We
That's
used
not
to have
true.
4, but C Dump doesn't like our show anymore. She likes I don't know, there's some show on Gas Digital she promotes all the time. So I think the girls, the Charlie's Angels, Sarah, Lou, and Melissa, and if you add Bosley, Jacob, I think they bullied her out. So who are we gonna have in
First
the
of all,
OnlyFans?
I like C Dumps as a listener for the show.
I do like C
I
Dumps.
don't
Yeah.
know that I necessarily want to see her naked. And 2, I don't think that it necessarily has to be somebody who's listening to the show every day. Somebody who's familiar with us and is like, oh yeah, I know those guys, and I also get naked for a living. It could be somebody like in California. It could be somebody from anywhere.
Okay. Can it be a transsexual?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm not mad at anybody. No dudes though. We don't need that.
Well, a transsexual will have a penis. Just FYI.
We'll also have the rest of the sexy equipment.
Yes.
One thing I did learn from looking at all these, because I don't require girls to send me a nude picture for the competition.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to solicit naked girl pictures. Just send me a picture of you, your OnlyFans address, and your phone number or an email so that we can reach you for a release. But and they've all been sending me naked pictures anyway because they have a shit ton of them from their OnlyFans. And one of the things I've learned is a lot of girls need anal bleaching.
Oh God.
A lot of girls.
Jennifer O'Neill is. I forgot we do have more than 3 girls. Jennifer O'Neill is here, and the other girl, right here. We forgot her too. So yeah. So and listen, anal bleaching. Every time you say it, and it's been brought up, I want to throw up in my life.
I want to do it for a living. I'm a fan of the BH, and to be in there meticulous, like I'm trying to restore art with soft bristle.
Don't do my joke. That's my fucking joke in my act
Oh,
with my kid's asshole.
Your kids
That's
ass?
Yeah, remember when I used to say I gotta clean his asshole like I was restoring a painting from the
Oh,
night from the
I'm
16th
sorry.
century?
I
That's
subconsciously
all right.
borrow that. But
That's
seriously,
all right.
that's want to go in there with the tools, and I want
Yes.
to scrape away at the plaque. How about this? I'll go in there like a gentle dentist. I'll go in there and I'll scrape away at the plaque. I'll buff it out. I want to be a dentist and also a shoe shine guy. When I'm done, I want to give these. I want to do this. I want to whip it when I'm done.
You want to shot? You want to polish that
I'll,
butthole?
I'll spit shine it.
Yeah, dude. There's nothing like a cool butthole, but when you bleach it, I feel like you're messing with God's work. I believe an asshole is like an avocado. There's a time limit on it. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
I disagree.
Once you open it up, you got a day.
Like a
Now,
banana.
yeah, it's like look, at some point you're gonna have to throw it out and never touch it again.
You can't
You know
throw
what
it.
I mean?
You can't get a new one. You can only uphold the one that you have.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
I don't know if I'd necessarily equate it to a rotting fruit. It's
I well,
something a
yeah,
little
but
delicate.
I said it's like, you know what I mean? Like once you open up an asshole, you release the whatever stuff like an avocado. Avocado's beautiful, so green. You slice that open, it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's got the little thing in it, right? And then, but the ticker's going.
7
And
minutes.
you go back the next day and there's a little boom, and then there's a little blah, and then you come back 3 days later and that thing looks like holy shit. That looks like a swamp, like underneath the lily pad. And you gotta toss that thing, or you can't never touch it again. Assholes are very similar. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, unless you get somebody going in there and doing proper maintenance, and I could be that guy. I need to, but listen, Jennifer, if you live here, I'm volunteering. It's non-sexual. I'll keep my clothes on. I just want to get in there with the soft bristle brush and get it where it needs to be.
Dude, first of all, Dawn.
The girl sent me the picture. It looked like she had bruising.
And then,
It needs to be fixed up.
dude, Dawn, anal bleaching. Is that harmful?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything.
Anal bleaching, is that harmful?
I don't think it's harmful. No, I just think it's fucking weird.
Necessary.
Would you get it done?
No,
Why wouldn't you get it done?
because I'm not a porn star and I'm not flashing my asshole at anybody.
Well, I mean, I know one guy.
Goodbye. Stop.
And you should be, as her husband, you should be, if you blindfolded me, if you blindfolded me and let me read it, I can pick my wife's. Hey, gabagool.
Goodbye. Go before it says something else. Go. You don't like when I say go, do you? Dawn is such an alpha woman. I said go, and she just stared at me. And it's because I said go. She's like, you don't fucking tell me. Oh, fucking right in the fucking zoom to the moon. What's that?
Give her the old Fred Mertz. Lucy.
So what is the thing you had to tell me?
See, I'm not like you. I can't stay on the road.
Wow.
If I veer a little bit, I'm lost. I gotta go
Really?
Rand McNally and open up a map. What was it about?
I brought up what happened. I will tell you what happened to me last night. You go, look, can I tell you what happened to me last night?
Thank you, Bobby. That's just what I need, a little bit of direction.
Welcome back onto the road, Mike.
So my daughter is on a kick where she likes to eat those Mickey Mouse ice cream pops that are covered in chocolate and they look like Mickey Mouse ears
Yes.
on a stick, you know?
Yeah.
So I went and bought them for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought her those orange creamsicles that she likes. And then I was
Right.
like, I like an ice pop too. So I bought myself these coconut ice pops. They're
Yes.
more healthier choice,
Yes.
supposedly. So I
Yes.
bought her, and then last night after dinner, she was eating her Mickey Pop, and I ate my pop. And I ate it like in 2 seconds because I bite it. I don't sit there and lick it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not a liquor either. Liquors to me are just silly people.
Or kids.
Yes.
So I bit it and I ate it really quick and thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was like, man, I wish I had another one of those. And then I thought, I'm a fucking adult. I bought those with my own money. I don't have to ask anybody. So I went and got another one and I ate 2 fucking coconut pops. And I loved
Oof.
it. And then I went and took a shower. Took a nice long shower. I got out of the shower, trimmed my nose hair, bleached my butthole. And I was getting going to bed and I was like, I sure would like another one of those fucking ice cream pop. And I ate a third fucking pop last night. I ate 3.
You ate 3.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not even upset about it. I'm not mad at anybody. It's fucking my pops. I bought them. I ate them.
I have a
I just said that, and at the same time the door opened, and I was like, "Oh, I hope my wife's in here."
dude, I just had 2 milk chocolate bars. The big duty free European chocolate bars.
Yeah, they weigh a half a pound.
They weigh like all right, 2 of them. I ordered them off of Amazon. They have chocolate biscuits inside. It's a chocolate, like a fudge, the biscuit, and then some type of marshmallow, then the milk chocolate on the outside. So you bite into this thing, it's like your mouth is like, oh my God, what is happening?
On a much
And
smaller scale, I can't eat a Twix.
you what?
If I eat a Twix,
Right?
combination of the candy, the chocolate, the caramel, and that cookie crunch,
Yeah.
I'll eat 15 Twix that week. But
Yeah.
if I don't break the seal, I won't miss it. But if I eat one Twix, I'm like, I gotta get some fucking Twix.
Dude, if you took a bite of this chocolate bar, you'd lose your fucking mind.
Don't ever.
You'd
Don't
fucking
monkey bread
lose your mind, dude.
Do not monkey bread me.
Oh, dude, yeah. I was talking to Starbucks. Anyways, I'll get back to that. It got shipped this morning. The fucking UPS guy, the Amazon guy comes and they see him walking up. My dog rats me out. My kid is expecting this mask. He's like, it's my mask. And I know what it is. I know it's my bars.
Yeah.
So I sit silently at the table. I wait for everybody to forget about it. And then I go grab the bag and I hid it. I had to hide it inside of the fucking cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 big chocolate bars hidden. Now, here's my thing. I think I'm going to give them away.
Can I see them?
Yeah. Hold tight.
All right. I'm just saying, sometimes you look at a candy bar and you know right out of the gate, I'm going to like this a lot. And if you got 2 of them, and first of all, I also didn't know you can order candy from Amazon. This is a game changer. If I find out you can order you know what I like is that Toblerone, the little triangles. If I could order those on Amazon, I don't know what I'd do. Buy those big giant ones that you see in the mall, and you're like, who the fuck would eat this? But as long as I don't have it, I don't try it. It's not a problem. Amanda, nothing. Had to make sure she was far enough away. So I don't know what this candy he's talking about is. Chocolate with a biscuit, caramel, and all that shit. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Hey, if you're oh, there we go. It didn't even make it back to the seat.
No, that's bacon.
Oh.
I want to talk.
Let me ask you
something.
where you're chewing. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Bananas. You know how we talk about avocados getting ripe pretty quick? Where do you stand on bananas?
What do you mean?
Will you eat a brown banana?
Yes.
My wife just tried to make me throw out a bunch of bananas. I go, are you out of your fucking mind? I'm like, why would you throw? She goes, look at them. They're all soft. I go, yeah, okay. I don't need a hard banana. I can eat them the way they are.
Here's the difference between my wife and your wife. My wife wants the bananas to go brown. Because of why?
Because she likes most of the things that size brown.
That was a good one. Listen, no, banana bread. Exactly. Let me tell you something. Dawn's banana bread is fucking nuts. And any true fatty knows when bananas go brown, it's time to go to town because banana bread's coming.
I do know that. I just don't have an in-house elf that cooks me banana bread, but I think that I might try to make it myself. I have a lot of brown bananas, and I do enjoy some banana bread, and I have a bread maker.
Dude, it's an easy recipe. Make banana bread. You'll lose your fucking mind.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Real quick question before we get to these. You know what? Let's just get to the chocolate bars. Are you ready for these?
In the package.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Let me see them.
Oh, look at these.
Oh yeah, I have seen those at the duty-free shop.
Oh, these are duty free. These are from another country. Our fucking stupid government doesn't really make milk chocolate anymore. They make some. They had so much crap in it. It tastes plastic. If you have one of these and then you taste a fucking like a Hershey bar, you'll throw up.
Would you mind if I went and grabbed some chocolate too, so we can eat together?
I can't have this right now.
Oh, you're not gonna eat it?
I'm not going to eat this. I can't have this.
Any of it? How are you gonna open it and take a bite of it?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't figured that out. But I am going to open it so you can see it.
What if
Look at this. Fragile. She walks in. I'm the goddamn man of the house.
Hey, when are you putting that pool back up?
Oh, fuck. Don't bring the pool up, please. Yeah, look at this right here. Look at this. Oh, dude. Look at the layers.
Okay.
There's the chocolate. There's the biscuit. There's the marshmallow. And there's the milk chocolate on top. Look at that. Look how thick it is. Look at that. Oh, this is the best. Simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Just eat one.
Better than anyone. Simply the best.
Hey Joe, will you look in the cabinet in the pantry and see if we have any chocolate? I got milk.
Choco. This is how you know it's good. Choco biscuit. Oh my God. Marshmallow. Fudge. My Lord, dude. This is so, I mean, oh God. I want to eat it right now. But
Take a little milk.
no, listen, Satan. It's not happening. You already got me. I was talking to Stavros last night about this. Stavros is trying to lose weight again, too. Joey. Joey, look at this, baby. Look at this one, Joey.
What is that?
Look at that. Oh, that's Milka, baby. Yeah, look at this. Those are nice. Those are little balls, right? The little.
Want to see the game I play?
Yeah. What's it called? Chocolate disappearing?
It's called Save Us from the Asteroid, Mike.
Okay.
Coming in to destroy Earth.
Mike, please save us, Mike. Save us from no, we're going to die. Mike, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you. That's fucking funny. So yeah, dude, I was talking to Stavros last night and we were talking. I'm like, yeah, I was doing fantastic at the beginning of the pandemic. I mean, literally lost 50 pounds until Mike Calta hucked a fucking a bushel of monkey bread at me, and monkey bread was my fucking downfall. Monkey bread, and I remember the one before that was a number Jimmy J. What is it? Jimmy John's number 5 took me out. Before that, I was in Cleveland. I was depressed. I was sad. I was in shape, but about to teeter. And I couldn't find a place to eat. I didn't have any money. And I found a Jimmy John's. I didn't know what a Jimmy John's was. And I went in and they were like number 5. It's an Italian, diced lettuce, tomatoes, some little onions, and then oil and vinegar with salt and pepper on a big piece of whole wheat, awesome bread. And I ordered it. And I from that point on, I've never gone back to being in shape fully since then. Until last year, when I was pulling it back together, I was wearing my fucking XL t-shirts again. And guess who fucking threw me off?
Mama Monkey. Listen,
Monkey bread.
Jimmy John's get you where Subway gets you. Subway to me is the grossest thing in the world.
Yes.
Their meat looks like you shaved it off a lunch lady's arms, and I will never eat there. But when you walk in a Subway and you smell that fucking bread, you're like, "Ooh, I want 3 of those."
This poor guy just had his jaw wired shut, and we're talking about all kinds of food.
Listen, they make a vehicle that can take you from A to B that has a roof and doors. You want to still get on a motorcycle, that's on you, Fonzie.
Wait, you don't like motorcycle people?
I do. It's you've taken your life in your own hands every time you get on it. I mean, it's not even you. It's especially down here. It's the old people driving. I know. Myself, I don't trust them.
Yeah, riding a motorcycle I had one. I fell twice. It was the scariest shit that's ever happened to me. Thank God, first time was at a red light, taking off from the red light, and the guy next to me wanted to race. He wanted to make the left around me, and he did, and he beat me, and I had to go down. And the next one was on a windy road in New Hampshire, listening to Stone Temple Pilots. I just got too into the song on a windy road, and I fucking went down, slid. It's terrifying, though, because you're sliding, and
your skin
you're like,
ripping off as you're sliding.
And there's like, oh, there's a car coming this way or behind me, and I'm fucking dead. I'm street pizza.
Yeah, fuck that.
But there's nothing more beautiful than being on a bike with your feet on the highway pegs, flying down the highway on a beautiful summer day.
I used to drive 2 miles every day, and I couldn't afford a car. So I knew this girl who was selling a motorcycle, and I was like, I want to buy it, but I don't know how to ride it. And she goes, I'll take you to a school, like a parking lot, and I'll teach you in one day. I was like, okay. So I met her in the parking lot. I got on it, and I was like, I could do this. I like this. And she goes, all right, now go. And I went like 3 feet, and I fell, and I was like, I don't like it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And I never got back on.
This guy said, I'd rather be dead and cool than alive and uncool. You're neither.
Right now, you're alive and uncool.
You're alive with your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad you didn't break your thumb. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Too bad all your fingers are intact. You can type, you little asshole. No, I'm kidding. Terry, I'm joking. Relax. Don't get you. Rip you. He's probably going to rip his fucking things. So how you cocksucker, you fat motherfucker. Dude, quick question. Top 5 meats.
You talking about any meats?
Any meats. Top 5 meats.
Brisket.
Okay, brisket number 1.
I don't know. I like steaks, but I don't love steaks.
Well,
I love a good steak from a certain place. Best steak.
I don't know what that means.
You know where the best steak is that you ever got? If I said to you now, let's go get you the best steak you ever had, where would you go?
Probably go to Del Frisco's.
Hilarious. Same thing with me.
Yeah, probably go to Del Frisco's.
Las Vegas to me is the best steak I ever had, and the Del Frisco's.
I don't mean like the best. I'm talking top 5 meats. It doesn't have to be the best version of that meat.
Top 5 favorite things to me.
Mm-hmm. Top 5 meats. Like, is it okay? So you pick brisket, you love. Steak is not one of your favorites. Okay, so not steak. Is it chicken? Is it
Sabrett hot dog?
A what?
A Sabrett hot dog.
It's a good hot dog. Okay, that's a really good hot dog.
It's not chicken. I don't like chicken. I don't like cold cuts. I don't know. This is a tough question. What is yours? Maybe I'll piggyback.
It is a tough question, isn't it?
Ooh, barbacoa.
What?
Barbacoa is the best meat ever. Remember I took you to the school bus?
Barbacoa. Yes. Okay, there you go. Now, so we got 2 on you. We got brisket number 1, barbacoa number 2, or was that number 3?
Number 2, Sabrett hot dog. Number 3,
3. We got 3.
I like a little prosciutto.
Prosciutto, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And a hard pepperoni.
Really? Hard salami or pepperoni?
Pepperoni. Do not like the salami. Too salty.
You said a hard pepperoni is less salty than a salami.
It's a better mixture of flavors.
It's absolute. Oh, wow.
And I'll tell you right now, I'd rather suck a dick than eat bologna.
I mean, you're crazy again. What kind of bologna?
Any kind of bologna.
Well, all right. Well, you're going to hate my choices then.
Please tell me.
I would say number 5 is mortadella, which is an Italian bologna.
Yeah.
But
Out.
it has the white little fat in it.
Yeah, I've had it.
Dude, you can't have an Italian sub without mortadella. Mortadella.
I need an Italian sub. The
What?
only cold cut I like is roast beef.
An Italian sub is the best sandwich out there.
For people who like cold cuts. Yes.
The fact that you're Italian and you don't like cold cuts is mind-boggling. The
I know.
fact that you're that big and you don't like cold cuts and eggs is fucking a mystery that will never be solved.
I like pot roast.
Is that on your top 5? Are you adding that in?
My wife is cooking a pot roast right now,
Oh.
and I will throw it in. Yes.
Is that 5?
That's 5 for me.
Okay. I'm going to go my number 1. Number 1. Bacon.
Bacon's pretty good too.
Number 1 is fucking bacon. And I'm talking all versions. I'm talking crackling. I'm talking Canadian. I'm talking American. Thick cut bacon. Yep.
Syrupy.
Bacon. Bacon. Fucking bacon. If there's, I don't care if it's been sitting out all day, I'll throw that fucking piece of bacon in my mouth. Okay?
Agreed.
Bacon. Next thing I'm going to go ribs. There's nothing like a good rib.
Forgot about ribs. Baby back or beef ribs? Big country ribs.
I'm going to say either. I like both. Any rib. I'm talking, it can be, look at the beef ribs at fucking the Brazilian place are crazy. Baby back ribs, nuts. I mean, ribs are just the shit.
Even a good
Okay.
Chinese food place rib is pretty good every once in a while.
Oh, dude, the Kowloon's ribs. I mean, dude, God, with that oyso sauce. Oyso.
Sometimes you go to a cheap Chinese food place and they got ribs, but they're red. They're like bright red meat. And you're like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I love a fucking rib. I love. I don't, honey. You know what? I don't care. Wet, dry, ribs.
For the
Yes,
record, I like it.
yes. Bacon is the goat. You're absolutely right. Bacon is I mean, it trumps all. I'm sorry for all you Trump haters to use the word. Okay. Oh, John Stanley. Look at this fat fuck. This fat fuck I mean, he's played this game before. This guy's sat with his other fat friends going, dude, what's the top 5?
Thank you, John, because John really made me realize I left out pork. I do love some pork.
Okay. Yeah. Well, bacon is pork.
I love lamb.
You love lamb. Yes. Okay. Lamb is good. I fucking give it to you. I give it to you. I'm going to put steak tips.
Those Dom steak tips are some of the
Dom-
fucking that you'll ever have.
I'm going to say what I have. I had bacon and then I had what?
Mortadella.
No, mortadella is number 5.
Oh, so bacon, steak tips, mortadella.
I had one more though. I had
rib.
bacon.
Rib.
I'm going to switch. I'm going to flip ribs with the steak tips. I'm going to go bacon, steak tips. Then I'm going, because the steak tips are nuts. And you don't know unless you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to order some of those today.
I'm going to go bacon, steak tips, ribs. That's 3. And I'm going to go a ribeye steak. Bone in ribeye. Bone-in ribeye is with the fat. It's got a purple marble. It's got I mean, you can't fuck with it.
Del Frisco's bone-in ribeye is the best steak I've ever had in my life.
I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, it's nuts.
What is it? Is
And
Voss,
then,
is Voss vegetarian?
yeah, she's a vegetarian.
Is he really?
Uh-huh.
What a fucking waste.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna go. This is gonna sound weird. It's gonna be weird. It's not gonna make sense because I don't know if people are gonna understand it. But I'm gonna go for my fifth, and it's the best thing I've ever had. And I would have it every time. I would choose it every single time I was there. Every time I go to this town, I go there. I went there by myself twice last time, twice by myself, sat down by myself, and I ordered this.
What is it? It looks like you.
It's the triple pork chop at Perry's Steakhouse in Austin, Texas.
What is a triple pork chop?
It's it's exactly what you think it is. It takes, I believe, a day and a half to make it, or 2 days to make it. They take 3 pork chops with the bone. Okay, so it's like a fillet. Okay, and they braise it for I think a day or something like that, a day and a half, maybe 2 days, and then they like barbecue it. It's like having bacon on a steak is the only way I can fucking describe it. You take my number 1 and my number 4 and you put those together, and that's what number 5 is.
Gotcha.
It is phenomenal, Michael.
Do you
Triple
think
pork chop.
if the plane went down and crashed, sadly you were one of the people who died, and they had to eat you to survive, do you think you'd be delicious?
No, I would taste like a snake would probably taste.
I think you would. I would think you would be delicious. I'd be like, how long do we have to wait before we can eat Bobby? The minute we crashed and you died, I'd be like, well, he'd want me to eat him. We could be together forever.
You think I'd have perfect marbling?
Perfect skin. You take care of your skin so the outer layer will crisp up nice and crunchy. Oh, you probably are delicious.
You think I'm delicious?
Yes. I would totally eat you.
Please, somebody get that.
At the same time, I would, if we were on a plane together and went down and I died, you have full permission to eat me.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm not a cannibal, but we eat everything as humans. We eat everything. We eat bugs. Dogs and cats. They eat squirrels. You eat fucking chipmunks. They eat.
Bats,
What's that?
Bats in Wuhan.
Oh yeah, they eat snakes. They eat everything in China. I mean, it's food. They have 1 billion people. They're just fucking eating it, right?
Yeah.
So what? I mean, what would there has to be people that are still? What are you checking your pacemaker?
My dog. I was talking about my dog.
What do you think humans would taste like?
I always wonder. Like I watched that movie Alive when the soccer team went down and they had to eat the other people, and I think, how would I even start to I couldn't look at a human and go, well, what area am I going to eat? I can't eat the face. I don't know. I would imagine that the thigh, like a fatty area, like your ass, would
right?
Be good. I don't know. I don't know how much nutrition would be in there to survive, but it would. Once you start burning it in the flame, it probably tastes delicious.
You think? What look, like duck turns like red like a steak, chicken's white, pork chops are white, steak turns black. What do you think? What is it? You know what I mean? Not to get crazy, but what would a human turn into when you cooked it? What color does the skin?
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find a homeless guy, and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna get it. I'll wait till he dies. I'm not gonna kill him. No.
What do you do?
I would imagine it'd probably be like pork, like a pinkish meat, like a pinkish.
Really?
And then it gets gray and darker.
Yeah. You think really like a pork, huh?
That's what I would always. That's what I would assume. And a fat girls taste like dolphin.
Fat girls taste like dolphin.
Yeah, fat girls with dolphin skin.
What the fuck?
Like you could
Nobody.
name into their skin.
That's wait a minute. Japanese eat dolphin, right? Yes. Japanese eat dolphin. Isn't there like a murdering of dolphins and shit somewhere?
Well, when they go and they do the fishing, they do those mass fishing trips. The dolphins get caught
Right.
in nets and they just slaughter them.
Really?
Yeah, which is pretty sad. But why do we love the dolphins? Because they're cuter than the other fish.
I don't know.
Think about it. Everybody's like, "Well, the dolphins are in the nets, and you're just killing dolphins." We're also killing 82 tons of cod, and nobody gives a fuck. Why do you like dolphins better than cod? Because they're cute. Because they got little pointy noses.
I don't know, but maybe because we ate them and they sucked.
Clearly,
You know what I mean?
I mean, people eat them. Like, you fuck. Sorry, my dog just bit me. I don't know. I think it's really weird. I think it's because of SeaWorld that we automatically love dolphins. That we think that they're smart, so we can't eat them. But to quote Howard Stern, I love animals as much as the next guy, but I'll eat a panda sandwich if I'm hungry. That's one of my favorite quotes ever.
Yeah, dude, I would eat anything. I would even try. Who was it? Ari Shafir had piranha. He ate guinea pig, and he had grubs when he was down in Ecuador, wherever the fuck he was.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I was in a place like that was properly preparing it, I would probably eat anything. Like,
Right.
I want to just walk up to a dead animal and eat a maggot out of that dead animal. But if somebody said, no, this is what we do, we take them, we clean them, we cook them, and people love it here, I'd be like, all right, I'll try one. I don't want to, but I would. I know my
Right.
son, we were at Disney and we bought a box of crickets one time, dried flavored crickets.
Right.
And my son ate it. And he was like, yeah, it's all right. I don't
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think crickets would. I mean, it's all what you season them with, and they're fried. You can fry anything, you know. It tastes good.
There was a restaurant down here that was serving wild game for a while, and then they started getting too much shit from people. They were serving lion and rattlesnake and all that stuff, and I tried it because they would do it on a taco. So if you try to eat rattlesnake straight, it's fucking gross. But if you eat it on a taco with the other stuff, then you're like, yeah, I'll eat it. Lion wasn't really good.
You ate lion?
Yeah.
What it tastes like? Steak?
No.
Bad steak?
Yeah.
What it tastes like?
Like bad steak. Chewy, and you're like, there's nothing good about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dolphins, they do rape, but
What do you mean they rape?
They don't rape because they're mean. They rape because they're animals with penises, and once they get an erection, they're like, I want to put it somewhere. But they're animals, so they can't tell whether it's okay to do it or not. They just try to get you.
What are you talking about? They rape? What are you talking about?
If you swim with dolphins, they'll tell you if the animal is getting aroused or starts to rub up, and you stay away from it because it'll try to fuck you. And it's putting in your pooper.
That's pretty fucking crazy. What is a dolphin? I mean, a dolphin tries to fuck humans.
Oh, if a dolphin thinks that if you're masturbating it or if you're like rubbing its belly or something. No, I don't mean like. I'm saying like if you're doing something where it thinks you're trying to give it pleasure and it gets aroused, it's going to try and fuck. It's an animal. It doesn't know any better. Or maybe it knows a lot better.
Yeah.
I've swam with dolphins. No rapes.
Well, is that why they fucking said when me and Dawn did it? Where the fuck? I think we were in Maui or wherever whatever weird place we're in. They were like, "Don't rub its belly. Don't just stand straight and don't fuck with it."
Right, because it'll think that you're coming onto it. My dad and I did a thing where we swam with dolphins, and he just found the picture the other day. And he sent it to me. The two of us standing on either side of the dolphin. And I wrote back, it looks like we're raping it. And my dad wrote back, I was.
Yeah, dude, you ever see, it sucks that they don't sell them. You ever see ostrich egg?
Yeah.
Like, I love eggs. I would love to get an ostrich egg because I love the yolk. I
Those
would dip
giant
a
egg,
loaf of bread in it.
those giant eggs. I watched a video the other day on TikTok where a guy broke one open and put it in a frying pan. Fucking huge, huge yolk. Have you eaten ostrich?
Yes.
Delicious,
Good.
and it cooks in 2 seconds.
It's really good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ostrich is great. I don't know why we don't have more ostrich. It's so weird because you go to like Aruba, you go to the grocery store, they have horse meat. They eat horse. That's
Yeah.
it. It's very lean. I mean, whatever.
Why is that?
I'd eat a horse.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask for it, but I wouldn't be like, why is that gross to us? Though, like to me, it's kind of gross, but I don't know why. It's the same as any other fucking animal.
And the meat is very red. It's like blood red.
Oh, I think of the
You know what I mean?
Godfather.
What's that?
I think of the scene in The Godfather. I think the horse's head.
With the head? Yeah, horse meat is really, really red. Red. It looks like raw steak. That's how red it is.
Sorry.
You all right there, Keith Robinson?
Oh, I'm on a magnet. My magnet fell. There we go. Hi.
Horse is majestic.
Well, all animals are majestic. A cow is majestic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You ever see a bull? No.
Horse meat is said to prevent antibiotics from working. What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've eaten brain before too. I've eaten brain. I love brain.
Me too. What
Brain
kind
was
of
fucking great. Lambs. I think it was
Me
lamb
too.
brain. Yeah.
It's delicious. I've eaten the whole
It's-
head.
You what? I ate a whole. I ate the head of a pork, of a pig.
I
Me-
ate the head of a sheep.
I ate a pig's eye. It was terrible. It was like a marble. Ugh.
My
Head of a sheep sounds delicious.
my Uncle Joe. Okay, I walked inside the house one time when I was in high school, and my great grandfather and my Uncle Joe were in the cooking, and I was like, "What the fuck are you making? This is the best thing I've ever smelled in my life." And they're like, "Capucella," and I go, "I don't know what that is, but it smells delicious." Like, you want some? I go, "Yeah, what is it?" And they're like, "It's a sheep's head," and I go, "I don't think so." And I go, "What do you mean it's a sheep's head?" And then what they do is they take the sheep's head, they cut it down the middle, and then they take half of it, they season it, and they put it in a bag, and then they cook it in the bag. And then when it's done, they take it and they open the bag up, and you just eat it right out of there. And you're literally eating it out of the head as if you're playing Operation. Like you eat the brain out of the little slot where the brain goes, the eye where the eye goes. And that was the first time I ever saw it, and I ate it, and I fucking loved it. And my Uncle John was like, how do we come upon this? And he said, one time he was driving home from work when he worked out in South Jersey, and he was driving back to Staten Island, and he stopped at the butcher, and he picked up stuff from the butcher, and the butcher had the sheep's head on the counter. And he goes, how much do you charge for the sheep's head? And the guy laughed at him, and he goes, for real? And he goes, you want the sheep's head? He goes, yeah. He goes, I'll tell you what, come here every Friday. I'll give you all the fucking sheep's heads I have for free. He was like, all right. And that's what he would do. He'd go there with a bucket, and they'd load him up with all the sheep's heads, and they would go down there, cut it in half, and he would make it. That's how the poor Sicilians lived. They ate every part of the sheep that they could. And it's delicious.
It's fucking crazy. It is delicious. The brain, I had brains in Aruba at this place called the Screaming Eagle, and I just did it for shits and giggles, and it was fucking great, man. God damn it. Brains are good.
Face of
I
a
never
sheep is good.
I would love to try the face of a sheep. There's a place I want to go to. I almost went a year ago before the pandemic to Morocco. I want to go to Morocco, and there's a place called Lamb's Alley.
Fuck yeah.
And it's dude, you just said that like we were 20 and I told you we're going to fucking 1,001 Pussies strip club. Fuck yeah.
Dude, this all plays into our show, Fuck It, where we just go to Morocco and we go eat.
We gotta fucking do it. I mean, dude, how crazy is that show? We gotta do that.
I'm in, 100% in.
What is this guy saying? Johnny's saying, who your uncle used to call in?
My Uncle Joe used to call in a long time ago, yeah. He's been dead.
What happened?
He died.
Oh, fucking, there you go, you cocksucker. Oh, all right. Sorry.
much lamb
Sorry
brain.
about that.
Dude, we should definitely do this. So this weekend I got crawfish.
Yeah.
And I got like a power burner in my outdoor kitchen. So I got a big thing of crawfish. And they came in a cooler. And the guy came to get his cooler today. So I had to go out there and clean it out. Well, I had like 5 or 6 crawfish that fell in the cooler. Those fuckers are still alive. So I videotaped Pap trying to take him to the lake and set him free. And then when he came I just started throwing live crawfish at them. Oh, it's fucking great. They're little mean little fuckers.
Dude, I wonder if you put the crawfish in there, if you're in the backyard, you just throw in a little one of those little crawfish fucking cages and grab crawfish.
I threw 10 crawfish into the water back there. So they're either going to live and reproduce or they're going to get eaten by the alligator or some other animal.
Gee, you're like that old lady in Lake Placid, just feeding that thing cows. Jesus Christ.
I worry. I'm going to be honest with you. The other day I was sitting right here and I was looking. Let me see if you can see the view. Hold on. Can you see the water out there?
Yeah, I can see it.
So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the water and I could just see the body of the alligator just going across the water. Just across. It was scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. He's so Voss is a vegetarian. I'm not gonna go out to dinner with him then.
Yeah, Voss is a vegetarian. Yeah, Voss. Well, he'll order something. He'll order like fish or something. He's not a vegan.
Oh, okay. That's what
yeah, he'll get fish or something like that. What, are you going out to dinner with him on Thursday night?
I mean, we talked about it yesterday. I'll take him out to dinner. I like Voss.
I love Voss.
I was lending him the car.
What's that?
He got mad when I was lending him the car.
Yeah, he's a very weird dude. I love him to death, but he has quirks. He doesn't like to hug. Try to hug him.
No, I don't want to hug him. I think we'll get along just fine.
All right. Well, listen. Tomorrow we're back. I got Max's game tonight. Max has got a baseball game. I'm very excited. Hopefully, tonight they can all get the ball and throw it to the base where the guy's running to, which is great. Max is hilarious. Just in the crowd, high-fiving everybody. That's all he's doing in between innings. Come on, guys. He walks up to people too, and they're like, and he does this, and if they don't do it, he'll go, "Oh, you want one of these? Go ahead," because he thinks it's because of the corona. I'll try to videotape him doing that tonight because you want to go, Max, stop it, but it's like, fuck it. Like anytime I do that, he said to me the other, he's such an intelligent kid. He's insightful already. The other day we're playing basketball. We got a hoop for Christmas for him. I finally put it up. Playing back, and I love it because I'll just go outside and start dribbling. He'll hear it and come out like a dog, and we'll stop playing. All of a sudden, I have one of those things, the ball with the handle, the workout. What are those called?
Kettlebell.
I got a kettlebell outside. A fan sent to me when I was doing the 30-day Less Titty Challenge. So thank you very much. Which I'm starting up again very soon. I think next week. And there's a 2x4, and he takes the 2x4, puts it inside the kettlebell thing. I'm like, Max, stop that. Stop. And he won't. I'm like, Maximus, stop it. He goes, Dad, you're messing with my creativity. And then I went, oh shit. All right. What are you doing? All right. And he put the thing through and he put something on the end of it. And then he threw the ball down on the other end and it shot it up in the air. And he goes, I'm making a catapult. And I was like, I made a mistake. I was like, I apologize for telling you to stop. You're a very insightful young boy. A great catapult. And then we were just fucking shooting shit across the yard for a fucking half hour. And then we go back to the game. So anyways, I got his game tonight. I'm really excited about it. I love it. I love going to the game. I love watching. I got to control myself though, because I really want to go, Maximus, kill that fucking ball. You know what I mean? I just want to fucking come on. But
do that.
And then what the fuck else, dude? That's it. That's all I got. I got some shows coming up. If you guys want to go to it, you can definitely go to it right here. Oh, look at Bob Kelly.
And May 1st, Newton, Pennsylvania at the Newton Theater.
Yep.
Saturday, May 15th, you're going to be in East Brunswick, New Jersey at the East Brunswick Square Mall.
That's correct.
The following weekend from the 21st to the 22nd, you'll be in Auburn, Alabama at the Crown of Comedy. That's a new one.
Am I?
That's what the fucking thing says right there.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know where I am, dude.
Saturday.
Look at me.
For Saturday, June 12th, you're going to be at Napanock at the Paper Mill. Friday, June 25th, and Saturday the 26th, you'll be in Albany at the Funny Bone. Thursday the 29th, you'll be in Port Charlotte, Florida, Vasani Comedy.
Woo!
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, baby.
I like it.
I
With
told
Mike
you
Calta.
that. I told you that.
Well, I thought we were talking hypotheticals. I didn't know that it was a done deal.
That guy never caught. First of all, that guy never called you.
No, not to confirm.
Oh, that guy is a. Listen, dude, you gotta call that guy. Because Frosty, I was like, I told Frosty, I go, listen, I go, yeah, I'm in, but you got to talk to Mike Calta. I go, you can't negotiate Mike Calta. That's Mike Calta.
Right.
And he goes, no, I'm negotiating you. They're talking to Mike. And I was like, so they're talking to Mike. I go, yeah. I thought you don't know about this, dude. These guys are fucking crazy. You better call Vasani's because I'm canceling.
Listen, I'm gonna come down.
This is the second time they fucking done this.
I'm gonna come down there the whole weekend that you're there, and I look forward to being there. So we can get something going where we do a double show with the band and all that stuff. Great. If not, we'll just come down and hang out.
Here's the deal. Is somebody's lying again. And I don't like, let me tell you know what I told Max?
Happened is I think the guy said, we're trying to do Bobby in July. And I said, okay, cool, let me know. And he just took that as Mike's in.
Okay, yeah, but he's gotta fucking talk to you.
I'll have Pete reach out today.
Who's Pete?
My guy Pete, my number 2 best friend.
What, does Pete deal with your shit now?
Oh, Pete does all my shit.
Oh, yeah, dude. What I was told that, yeah, no, they're dealing with Mike separately. They got Mike. They're dealing with his people. And I was like, great.
They have not dealt with my people, for the record.
The last time they were like, yeah, you and Mike. I'm like, dude, I can't book Mike Calta. I go, he's a number 1 radio guy in Florida.
Stand up?
Well, I don't know what yes. I can't hear you. You shut your mic off.
I keep getting phone calls.
All right. Well, listen, we got to wrap it up.
I'll give you
We'll figure it out. It bothers me that they're fucking somebody in somewhere is lying to me.
I think it's all a misunderstanding, and we will straighten it out.
We'll straighten it out. But yes, there you go. I'm very excited about this. There's another side of Florida. There is, but you should drive to this side for that date.
I was thinking about asking if I could do a couple of minutes while Verzi's here.
He goes, Mike doesn't care. Mike doesn't care. This fucking guy. He makes $14 million a year. Makes me so
happy. Did you hear what I said? I want to see if I can do a couple of minutes while Verzi's here.
Yes. Oh yeah, you should. You should. Well, yeah, stop being a cunt and I won't wish cancer on you. Karma. That's why you hit that fucking pole. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you should. Want me to make that happen with Verz? I'll call Verz. When's Verz coming?
I don't even know the date yet, so let me make sure. I just was itching to do it again. So, and I thought that
why don't you go on with Voss?
No.
Why?
I don't want to hang out with Voss the whole weekend. Just see him, get him dinner, and go golfing, and be like, "See you next year." Verzi, I'll hang out with. I'll go hang out with him.
All right, listen, you guys are the best in the world. Thank you, Ladybugs, for tuning in to the Mike Calta and Robert Kelly, Calta and Kelly show. I've been running this fucking thing today. I hope you enjoyed my production value.
We don't need much.
I think I did a good job staying in the convo, not getting too fucking flustered, bringing shit up, putting stuff up, scrolling stuff, right? Producing on the fly. Listen, you guys are the best. Mike Calta, check him out every morning on the Mike Calta and the Morning Show. Go to the interweb there, type his name in to the bone, and that's how I listen. I listen right on my phone all the time. It is probably one of the best shows, if not the best show, on morning radio right now. So entertaining. Him and the crew he put together, so funny. It's like a soap opera game show talk show, all wrapped in fucking one every morning. You got to go check it out. And now you don't have to live in Florida. All over the world in the morning. Check it out. Mike Calta Show. And please, I need you guys. Do us a favor, please. And subscribe, then like, and then comment. Bing, bing, and then bing, or bing, bing, and then bing. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and go to patreon.com right here for you get live, unedited Calta and Kelly's. Every time we play this, all the people in the chat are Patreon fans, and you can subscribe. We get a Friday show only for Patreon only, so please go there. And this is our YouTube page. Right there. I don't know why it's that. I don't know what that fucking means. Anyways, we're changing that. Go and subscribe to all our shit.
Go to YouTube and search Calta and Kelly. It comes right up. We got a year's worth of video on there.
Please. And also, we need you guys to go to here. Bang. comicwearables.com. That's where you get our t-shirts. All our merch is at comicwearables.com. You get a Calta and Kelly sticker with every purchase. Make sure you take a picture of yourself wearing one of our t-shirts, and we'll put it up on the Instagram. We'll promote you. And if you come to see us live anywhere, maybe Vasani's when we're playing there, wear the goddamn shirts, baby. And we'll have shirts, maybe.
If you're Vasani's wearing that shirt, I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Male or female, right? Oh, fucking dog. Ruining the end of the show.
I gotta go. See you later.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.